everyone! Welcome back to NewsKids, the place where we make news and science fun. Today we're diving into something huge, gigantic, prehistoric. Yep, dinosaurs. You've probably seen dinosaur bones in a museum before, but have you ever wondered, how on earth did they get there? Hold on to your explorer hats because we're going on a dino discovery adventure. And guess what? Stick around till the end, because we've got a super fun activity where you can make your very own dinosaur fossil at home. Millions and millions of years ago, over 65 million years ago, dinosaurs roamed the earth. Some were as big as buses, and others were as small as chickens. They came in all shapes and sizes, from the tall and mighty Tyrannosaurus rex to the long-necked Brachiosaurus. Dinosaurs lived during a time called the Mesozoic Era, which is divided into three periods: Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. That's where the movie Jurassic Park got its name. Sadly, dinosaurs don't roam the earth anymore. About 66 million years ago, something big happened. Scientists think a giant asteroid crashed into Earth near what's now Mexico. This caused huge fires, blocked out sunlight, and changed the climate. Most dinosaurs couldn't survive and went extinct. But not all was lost. They left behind their bones. When dinosaurs died, their bones sometimes got buried under dirt and mud. Over millions of years, these bones slowly turned into fossils. That's what we call the preserved remains of ancient animals and plants. These fossils can be bones, teeth, footprints, or even dino poop. Yep, even that makes it into museums. Now, this is where things get exciting. Fossils don't just pop out of the ground. Scientists called paleontologists go on dig sites with tools like brushes, shovels, and chisels. They carefully uncover fossils piece by piece. It can take weeks or even months to find and dig up just one dinosaur bone. Once they're out of the ground, the fossils are cleaned, studied, and sometimes put together like a giant puzzle. After the bones are cleaned and studied, some are sent to museums. But wait! Museums don't always display real bones. Real dino bones are heavy and fragile, so scientists make casts, which are exact copies of the bones, using light materials. These casts are what you often see towering over you in museums. But don't worry, they look just like the real thing. Dinosaurs are in museums so we can learn about what life was like a long, long time ago. They help us understand how the Earth has changed and how animals evolve over time. Plus, they're just super cool. And here's a fun fact. Some scientists believe birds are modern-day relatives of dinosaurs. So next time you see a pigeon, you might be looking at a dino cousin. Now you know how dinosaurs went from stomping the earth to standing proudly in museum halls. And who knows, maybe you will be the one to discover a brand new dinosaur fossil someday. Okay, Dino detectives, now it's your turn to be a paleontologist. Here's a fun activity you can try at home. Let's make your own fossil. Here's what you will need: Play-Doh or clay, small toy dinosaur or leaf, paper cup or plastic lid. Optional. A little bit of flour and coffee grounds to make it look like real rock. 1. Flatten your Play-Doh or clay into a circle. 2. Press your toy dinosaur leaf or shell into the dough to make an imprint, just like how real fossils are made. 3. Let it dry and voila, your very own fossil. Want to get fancy? You can even paint it to make it look ancient and cool. Take a photo and share it with us. We'd love to see what kind of prehistoric discoveries you dig up. That's all for today. Thanks for watching NewsKids, where we bring the past, present, and future to life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun facts and amazing news for kids.